Hello and welcome to another episode of Crizzy Books. I'm Crizzy, or Criz, but only my bubs call me Criz. And today, I'm going to be doing a review for Wolverine by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. Wolverine is up there at the tip top of my list when it comes to my favorite superheroes of all time. I love the anger. I love the sadness. I love the strength that he possesses. He's got some pain behind those eyes. And with the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out, I wanted to go back and read this iconic 4-issue run that really began the saga of the Logan that we all know and love today. This was originally published in 1982. The character of Wolverine had been around for, I think, like 7-8 years, and he had no actual backstory, no real solo runs up to this point. People just didn't really know a whole lot about the character. And this is not an origin story. This is just a story. It starts off in Canada. He is in the woods sniffing out a bear who has been going on some kind of lunatic murder spree, killing people. He finds it and then figures out that a hunter has been poisoning his broadhead arrows and has caused this bear to go insane, which is why it's doing all this killing. Logan kills the bear out of mercy, goes and then finds the hunter who's responsible in a bar. And from there, we then follow Logan over to Japan, where he's hoping to marry his love, Lady Mariko, but she's been married off to another man by her father, Lord Shingen, who's a big head honcho, Yakuza boss kind of guy. And so Wolverine fights him, loses, meets some new allies that he can't totally trust, but ultimately he claws his way back and redeems himself, and it's full of ninjas and really cool artwork. And for this being his first solo run, it's not bad. Even if it is a little bit dated, it's really meant to give more character to Wolverine and Logan. And we get more of a background on his samurai and Ronin history. But I would say that by comparison to modern standards of comic book and storytelling, this one feels a little old. It's not bad by any means. It just feels kind of standard. I know that at the time this got a lot of praise, and Chris Claremont gets a lot of praise for his innovation and storytelling, but it feels kind of outdated now, bogged down with a lot of exposition and long bouts of just yapping. However, what really shines in this is Frank Miller's artwork. Frank Miller, to me, can do no wrong, and this is great. The way that he is using the page is totally different from what was normal at the time. He's using layouts and the use of white space on a page to make different use of the panels, and the art itself is just so awesome and cool. The use of color is really great. I wouldn't say that I'm a huge older comic book person. I don't read a ton of stuff from like the 70s and 80s or anything before that either, but when I do, and when it's good, it hits, and the art can be very, very cool. It's stylized. Miller's doing a lot of really cool and different things with it, and I think the art is really the highlight of this. But at the end of the day, I mean, this is where it all started, right? I mean, without this, we aren't getting the Wolverine that we all know and love now. And so it's very important. And for that, I can definitely give it its flowers and appreciate it for what it is. Shortly after this, started a very long-running solo series for Wolverine. And now we have tons of stuff on him, and it's great. And he's one of the coolest characters of all time. But overall, I'm going to give Wolverine a 3 out of 5. I respect the history and the work to bring this character into the public and really set him up as a household name when it comes to Marvel. But the age does show just a little bit when it comes to the storytelling. But the art is fantastic. And as we all know, he's the best at what he do. But what do you think? Have you read Wolverine by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller? Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of it. Do you have any other Wolverine stories that you really like? Throw me some suggestions. I'm always looking for new stuff to read. Be sure to like the video, smash that subscribe button, retract your adamantium claws, and slash that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. Bye.